Folks, it really don't get better than this. It's the matchup we've been waiting for all year long. The most anticipated matchup here, certainly here in the Nevada division. They will once again renew acquaintances. It is Sickwidit. It is the Insomniacs. This really is the game of the week. And welcome back to Matter Academy. Anthony Alvarez, Chris Berry here with you. And glad to be back here, actually, for this game, as this should be just, these two guys, or these two teams, I should say, never disappoint when these two get together. And I'm expecting much of the same thing with these two. Again, if we're talking about regular season matchups, it is even. Sick won it last year, 56-50. Go back to 2023 at Bonanza High, it was the Insomniacs 42-39 over Sick. So these two teams know each other. There's no love loss. There is a lot of respect on both sides, but we know that both teams are coming to play. Both teams will give their all, and we should expect nothing more than another classic from these two teams. Talking about the Insomniacs and Sickwidit. Again, welcome back, folks. Anthony Alvarez, Chris Vera here with you, and privileged and honored to be calling this game between the defending back-to-back national champions, of course, the Insomniacs, trying to go for a three-peat, and, of course, Sickwidit trying to win another game against the Insomniacs, and, of course, Sickwidit has their championship aspirations as well. Sick in the new digs, going with the orange this year, and the Insomniacs in their red and blacks, as Munchie is leading the charge in the huddle. Like I said, this should be nothing more than a slobber knocker, to quote good old JR, when these two teams get together, Chris.
You're not kidding. And these guys, this game is one game I can honestly tell you, without a shadow of a doubt, this game is going to be very serious once this ball is thrown off. These guys, it's not a hatred. It's a respect that they have for each other. It is something that they have done over the years, and you can see when they get on the field how serious it gets with these two teams. And the thing about it is it's fiery. It's not disrespectful whatsoever. It's just the two teams going at each other the way that we know that they can. And it starts from the throw-off. This is not something that, they're going to get to. It's something that as soon as this ball is thrown off, get ready for the fireworks.
So it looks like it's Iquan Corsi back to receiver for Sick. It'll be Mack, William Coswell, and Zelly Daniels on the coverage for the Insomniacs. And the rivalry renews itself again, and away we go. Iquan Corsi will let it go out of bounds, and that means ball in hand for Iquan Corsi, who is very capable of taking one back. He's done it so many times with the pit bosses, with the kryptonite. Iquan Corsi, another new member into this rivalry that is the Insomniacs and Sickwidit. Now, I know some people say that it's not a rivalry per se, but if we're counting it, each team has won one game against each other in the regular season, so it's even 1-1. But overall, if you count the playoffs, it is a 3-1 Insomniacs edge. But Iquan Corsi will have ball in hand, running start at the 25-yard line.
Watch out for Zelly.
He wants to be, he likes to run through somebody, so here comes Iquan Corsi across the 40, 45. And Zelly right there knocks him out of bounds. And now Canyon Stone King, one of the best football names you will ever come across. Canyon Stone King. Well, replacing Jeremy Geary as the quarterback. Ball spotted just inside the 49-yard line. Moses Smith, A.J. McQuay, Chris McWillie up front with Reeves, J.J. Pugh, William Coswell, and Vincent Thompson in the secondary. Of course, the ever-dangerous Darren Palmer on the near side, Matt Murphy on the far side, Ficatulli in the backfield. Palmer in motion. It's a give to Ficatulli. And Vincent Thompson right there to meet him.
Wow.
Number 21 says, hello, how do you do? And, well, we're off and going.
And this is going to be a battle because they ran right at Mr. McQuaid.
Yes.
That really wants them to go ahead and run at him and
Run,
see what you can get.
Run to his side and see what happens.
I can guarantee you it's not going to work all day. You might get your little pops here and there, but AJ is a very, very good defensive end.
Yes, he is. All right, here we go. Second down. Backfield again is Ficatulli. Gets it again and gets to the 48-yard line.
He got back
minimal
to
gain. Gets to the original line of scrimmage.
It looks like he got a yard.
So it's going to be now 3rd and 9.
And it says something to me because it looks like what they're trying to do, what Sick is trying to do, they're trying to establish a run early, maybe to get a little play action going.
I agree.
Down the field. We'll see what happens. But as of right now, you know, they've got a little bit going for them. Let's see what this next play brings. But on a 3rd and 9, I would think they're going to have to put this ball up in the air.
All right. They need the 39 for a first down. Does Sickwidit. Again, Ficatulli in the backfield. Stone King puts it up. He's going to run for it, and he's going to meet Jeremy Reeves. And Jeremy Reeves brings him down for a sack. And again, Chris, you said it. It's something different when you're trying to introduce yourself to the main rival of this division. And Stone King just got a nice greeting from Dark Kent, Jeremy Reeves.
And this is going to be something that
well, now he's going from Dark Kent. Now he's known as the Winter Soldier now.
Oh, there you go.
So now Mr. Reeves has gone full Bucky Brooks. I'm sorry, James Buchanan Bryce, known as the Winter Soldier.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry, Barnes. I'm sorry.
Barnes, yes.
Bucky Barnes. I know better. Come on, Anthony. Good grief. But yes, now Reeves is going by the Winter Soldier.
Uh-oh.
And Stone King brought down by Moses Smith. And, well, that's not the way you want to start if you're sick with it, but if you're the Insomniacs on defense, well, they live up to their nickname, the Wolfpack, like a pack of wolves.
Dude, these guys, there is no let-up. And the thing about it is that you have to understand when you bring a new quarterback into this division and you're facing these guys for the first time, they're not going to baby it. They're going to come after them. They're going to pin their ears back, and they are coming.
And I'll tell you
so
what.
You better be ready.
You know what, Missile? You go make people clean rooms, okay? You know what?
Missile say now?
Get my stuff together.
Yeah, well.
All right. Juice in the backfield, along with Mr. Wilkerson. 2 backs. Munchie on the near side.
And this is always trouble.
There's Juice. Up the middle. Juice. First down. Richard Washington to the 25-yard line. First down, Insomniacs. And Kenny Mack just put big Zach Cerrone on his feet, off his feet. And Cerrone gets back up.
Yeah, this is, Mack is a different breed. And understand that. This whole offensive line, they've been together for, what is this now, 4 seasons?
Yeah.
And there's no let-up with these guys.
No.
You have to understand, they're playing to the whistle. And this is one of those situations you've got to pay attention to what's going on.
All right. Pass caught. Back to Washington. Get a block from Munchie. Juice. On his feet. Richard Washington. Touchdown, Insomniacs.
You can't just drop your head and shoulder into Juice. Juice is going to bounce right off you and keep going.
You need to bear hug that man.
Yes, and pray.
That too.
Won't hurt.
Juice on the loose. 2 plays. And the Wolfpack find the end zone. Now again, we've said this so many times.
Hey, got to go for 2.
Oh, yeah. But
championship points matter.
But we said this so many times. You don't, against the upper echelon teams, if you're on your own side of your own territory, don't try to go for it on 4th down.
Right.
Play field position. All right, toss. Back to Juice. Juice. Oh, so
hesitant.
So patient. And gets in.
Such a patient runner.
7-0 Insomniacs. Just again, you cannot give good teams extra field position. That's like giving a baseball team an extra out, and normally you pay for it.
Yep. The one thing that I will say, I would like to see Stone King get a little bit more time in the backfield. to throw the ball. Or even if you shorten up your routes, give them some quick slants, give them some other looks, something that's going to give them a little bit, get him a little bit of momentum going.
Leon, I don't disagree with anything you said. I agree that there's going to be a lot of pressure on Stone King because, again, you're going up against the champs. It's one thing to do that against other teams, but to try to do this against the reigning defending champions, there's a lot to be said.
Exactly.
Totally agree with what you're saying. Absolutely, 100%. Mac, Davion Duggan, Coswell on the coverage, and again, Iquan Corsi back to return for Sickwidit. 7-0 in favor of the Insomniacs, the champions. Well, doing what they do, get off to a quick start. All right, Coswell throws it off. That's a high spiraling throw.
I like it.
Backs up Corsi, and that will be a touchback smartly.
Smart play. So here's the thing. When we start to look at what they're doing and what the Insomniacs are trying to do in this game, what they're trying to do is give Stone King a something to look at rather than looking downfield. And to this point, it has been working. Like I said, what I would like to see from him and from Sickwidit is just a little bit more of quick passes, get the ball out of his hand. We can see that they're stacking the box for the run. It's going to be tough to run against these guys. It always is. So I would like to see a little bit more come off of this to where he can get the ball out of his hands quickly.
All right, here we go. Ball from the 20. Stone King. Pass. Caught. And that's Vaughn Richardson close inside the 25-yard line. Nice gain there on first down.
And that's exactly what I'm talking about. Get the ball out of his hand. Give him some quick shots. Let him get the feel of this game going so that way he has an opportunity to make plays. Because just like everybody else, quarterback needs a little bit of time.
Guys, fix the score on the graphic. It's 7-0 Insomniacs, not Sickwidit.
Here we go.
Figatuli. Moses Smith again along with Chris McWilliams and Vincent Thompson. And there's the McWillie dance. Well, I'll tell you one thing. Chris McWilliams, he is excited to be. Remember, he did not play at all last season until the championship game. So,
and even then, it was sparingly because he was still coming off of the injury.
The injury, yeah.
So it's good to see him back out here doing his thing. But he's going to be excited today. Why? Because he sees what's going on, and this is truly his well, obviously the first game of the season was his first game back.
Yes.
Now he's having fun.
Oh, yeah, he's having a lot of fun. All right, here we go. Give to Iquan Corsi, pass Cotton Richardson. Drop the ball. Incomplete pass.
I think that was knocked out of his hand. It was a good defensive play.
False start on Sick.
Is that what they cheating?
Well, the referee Whitecap went like that. He went
cheating.
He did false start. And now we have timeout. Sickwidit. And Mark Gray is going to call his offense over to try and calm them down.
Which he needs to.
Because it looks like Sickwidit is playing a little bit timid, a little bit too tight so far in this early going in the game. And the Insomniacs coming out ferociously with a tremendous intensity on the defense here today. On the defensive side of the ball. But again, I mean, you got new guys on Sick. It's always something different when you play the champs. And, of course, the Insomniacs.
Well, I think the Insomniacs are sending a message.
Yes.
You know, they're basically saying, look, us winning the last two championships was not a mistake.
Yeah.
Was not on accident. So they are in full three-peat mode. And they're trying to send a message, and I can't say I blame them. Not to mention they were they didn't play last week and somehow lost the #1 seed. Never seen that happen before.
Well, as I have said many a times, I am not going against them. I'm not going to bet against them. I have seen this team too many times the last 2.5 seasons of what they're measuring, what they're worth. So 4th down and a mile. Stone King going deep for Richardson. Had him, but threw the ball too far. And
you know, that almost looked like they were on two different pages.
Yeah.
Now, the problem that I see with this wasn't that. It wasn't the fact that he was overthrown. The problem that I see with this is when you're in your own end zone, change that up a little bit. get rid of the ball, throw it downfield on a give-up play, even though they call it that. But play a little bit of
Field position
with the other team because, you know, you got to be careful with the Insomniacs because they could go up on you very quickly.
Yes, they can, and they've done it many a times before. So the Insomniacs get the ball in plus territory again, which is something you cannot do against this team. You really cannot. Ball at the, looks to be at the 27. Devontae Carter, Anthony Wilkerson in the backfield. Give to Devontae. Following Wilkerson, Devontae Carter. First down, Devontae Carter. Inside the 10, Devontae Carter.
Wow.
To the 9-yard line.
And that is incredible because he just bounced off of 2 guys.
You know what's scary? Okay, Anthony Wilkerson running with the ball is scary, but him as lead blocker, it's just as scary.
Yes, it is. And you know what's even scarier?
What's that?
David Clark is on the sidelines.
And Donnie's in street clothes.
Exactly. So imagine when those two come back in.
Yeah.
Now,
yeah.
Munch. Oh, here we go.
Caught! Guess who? That would be Mr. Shuford. And time to unleash the arrow and shoot it, Mr. Shuford.
Oh, he's waiting.
And there it is.
Here we go.
Here it comes. Slowly. There it is. Mr. Shuford doing what Mr. Shuford does.
Now, I'm glad it was in
Now,
that end zone and not this end zone.
Now, that was good coverage by Aquan Corsi, but just a perfect thrown ball by Scott Scooter Hamilton. And, of course, there it is. There it is. Nice up and close for you.
But that's not surprising.
No,
because
it's not.
Him and Scott have a great relationship as far as a wide receiver and quarterback are concerned.
Now, one of the greatest sound bites happened on this last episode of the All-Pro Jaffos, our good friends, where Munchie and Scooter were both on the show, and Munchie said, my wife is mad because I talk more to Scooter than I do my wife. Toss to Devontae. Devontae following his block. Oh, that should be a flag. And there it is. Oh, no, Devontae, don't. No, Devontae, don't do it.
No.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, guys.
He goes straight at his legs.
Let's take a look.
Oh, grabbed him around the head.
Yeah. And now, I don't know if that was Matt Murphy, but that was a great job of tackling him and making sure he didn't do anything.
Yeah, just keep himself from getting himself in trouble.
Okay. Come on, guys. I know it's a rivalry. I know it's intense. Come on. Get him back to the sideline, guys. Come on. Let's not do this. Let's not do this. I understand it. Passion, intensity. I get it. I understand it, but guys, come on. It's the game of the week for a reason.
Yes, it is.
It's one of our best games of the year. Let's not do this. Come on, guys.
Get both teams back to their sidelines. Let's reset and start
reset.
this all over again.
Come on, let's be about football. All right. But again, this is what I mean.
Now, just for my sake, I understand the defender going high with Carter because he's not the easiest man to get lower than.
No.
But at the same time, I understand Carter being mad.
Yes.
Because of the way he was tackled.
Yes.
So I understand the situation.
But
the cooler heads have to prevail.
But I just want to say, great job by both coaching staffs to defuse the situation.
100%.
And get their teams off the field. Excuse me. That was a great job. Great job by both coaching staffs to not let it escalate into something bigger and more battering. That's a great job by both coaching staffs. Something I just want to point out right there. So, obviously, there was a penalty on Sick for the high tackle. Looks like there were no punches thrown. And I know Aquan Corsi is a very intense dude. So, we're going to replay the conversion.
But it's going to be half the distance
At the 5-yard line, yes.
Yeah, because they went for 2, right?
From 1. Okay, so it's going to be at the 2.5-yard line. They're going to go for 1 to try to make this 14-0 with 8:18 to go here in the first half.
Here's the situation right here. See where David Clark is lined up?
Yes.
Quick slant's going to get him.
Well, you are a coach for a reason. And a very good one at that.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate that.
Yes, sir. All right. Don't forget about the backstack with Wilkerson.
There it is.
You called it. You called it, my friend.
You've got that much space. You might as well. It's an impossible. The thing about it is when you're lined up man on man, it is virtually impossible to guard against a quick slant because you have just too much. There's too much green to play with, and you're basically without bumping. You're giving the wide receiver a two-way go.
Folks, this is why my broadcast colleague is a wide receivers coach for the Kings. He knows his football. And he just basically, I'm not going to say he did the Tony Romo, but that was pretty much the Tony Romo, for lack of a better term. But it is 14-0 in favor of the Insomniacs. And we have a very nice crowd here.
Yeah.
And Mrs. Wilkerson taking after Mr. Wilkerson with the
Nuggies.
With the Nuggies.
she needed her power pellets
She needs
too.
her power pellets, indeed. All right. Sickwidit facing a very big deficit right now, down 14, which they're very capable of scoring 14 unanswered. But they've got to get some momentum going here, and here's Corsi.
I misjudged that one,
And the
too.
ball's out of bounds, touchback.
Yep.
So, again,
That-
Sickwidit will start deep in their own territory yet again.
That high throw, if you haven't played baseball, which you have,
Yes, I have.
then you know it's like a fly rule,
Oh,
right?
yeah, especially when you're trying to battle the sun and the clouds and trying to
And the
shade
wind.
and trying to shade the sun. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's tough.
Very. So, is that Mr. Bambino?
That is Bino.
Is he now coming over? So he came over to Sick, huh?
He came back?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I mean that's a big pickup for them in my eyes.
Bino.
He is a good player.
Yes.
A great offensive lineman, and it has great hands for his size.
Correct. All right. So, from the 20. Stone King back to throw. Oh, AJ, hello.
AJ looked like he was shot out of a cannon.
Oh, boy.
You better learn to block that, man.
You might want to do that.
That's not a good way because you're going to get your quarterback killed.
My
unless you
goodness.
Start learning to block that, man.
That is intense AJ McQuaig is.
Well, and AJ's not going to get. He is AJ. He is going to do what AJ does, which is his whole thing is to get after the quarterback.
No. Bino's on sick.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay.
Yeah, I said. He came back to Sick.
Oh, okay.
Because wasn't he with Sick last year?
No, he was with the Insomniacs last year. Bino was on the Insomniacs.
Okay. Well,
Bino was on the Insomniacs.
Interesting.
Palmer motion. And that
Palmer's got
helps.
it.
Getting the ball in his hands. But
you know what? It does help. But the thing about it is Palmer is one of those players where you can give him a short pass. And with some teams, he's going to break it and take it to the house. With this team, it's going to be a little bit more difficult. But I do like the fact that they're getting the ball back into his hands quickly.
Yeah.
Because if you want to have somebody that can make a big play.
he can.
Exactly.
All right, so the Insomniacs looking to pin their ears down here on this third down.
Well, and they've got to be careful because it's third down, but it's never mind. For some reason, I thought it was like third down and 5. It's not. It's third down and 15.
Yes, they need the 30 first down. Stone King stepping
Steps up.
Looking. Look. Bad pass.
Well, I mean, he
Shoving
was
out of
going,
bounds, looking for Marcus Betts and Eric Schufer Jr. on the coverage.
and he was going down. So I mean,
He was trying to get rid of it.
he was just trying to get rid of the ball.
Well, I tell you what, the Insomniacs trying to make light work so far of Sickwidit
Well,
in the early going.
And the situation gives itself right here where, are you really going to go for it? And fourth down, there you go. That's a smart play. In my eyes.
You've given them plus field position their first 2 possessions, and
Yes.
they've only scored 14 points.
Well, you gave it to them in plus
Yeah.
2 times, and they
Yeah.
got 14 out of it. So, yeah, at least make them go the length
make
of the
them
field
make them go the length of the field, even though Mr. Daniels is very capable
of taking it back to
of
the house.
taking one back to the house.
Now, see, for me right here, I am finding a place that I could throw this ball out of bounds.
Of course.
And that's where I'm going with it, period.
Deion Southern to throw it. Throwing into the wind.
And he does exactly that. But the question mark is, where did it go out of bounds?
At the...
Hold on.
Oh, boy.
Wow, 49.
At the 49. Good
Jeez.
Lord.
Rough.
That's
rough.
almost plus territory
That is.
again. Ay, ay, ay.
Basically, you're talking one good run.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Now, here's the hard part,
Yes.
and this is the part we have to look out for.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Mr. Clark? Oh, he is on the field.
He's on the field.
So be careful of Himothy.
Well, we got Corsi and Davik matching up.
Ugh.
And you got Schwank on eligibility, just raised himself eligible. Of course, you got Big Wes, Big Kenny Mack protecting Scooter. And Mr. Wilkerson in the backfield.
Oh, Mr. Shuford.
Davik on the quick screen. Davik, first down. Davik inside the 35.
Good tackle. Good tackle.
Good tackle by Ficatulli.
Yep, very good tackle coming back to make that tackle.
But again, the Insomniacs are in plus territory.
And see, this is what I was talking about. This is the difference when I'm saying when we talk about teams that are on the ball and teams that are still learning to play together. These guys have played together. They're right back out on the line of scrimmage.
All right, from the 35.
Oh, you
Scooter
shouldn't have done that with
going
Davik.
deep. Davik there. Got it.
Shouldn't have done that.
Davik Clark, touchdown. Insomniacs.
And what I'm saying is you shouldn't have done that. Corsi decided to bump him and missed. And as soon as you miss, guess where that's going?
Oh, he whiffed and whiffed big time.
Guess where that's going every
and
time.
Scooter
10
hit him
times
right
out
in
of 10.
stride. Well, I'll tell you what, folks. If this is playing Madden or college football, give up the sticks. My goodness.
You know, there is situational football. And one of the things that I've always said in situational football, if your player as a cornerback whiffs at the wide receiver, that's where you're going with the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Change whatever you were running before into a 9 route, go route, just get them the football. That's a big whiff.
And it looks like this time the Insomniacs are going to go for 2 to try to make this 22-0. But like I said, we're playing Madden. Give up the sticks.
I mean, this is not surprising for this reason. For one reason, is that we knew what the Insomniacs were going to be bringing. Mm-hmm. But the surprising part to me is the fact that we knew what the Insomniacs were going to be bringing because they're the defending national champions.
Correct. And they are trying to make history.
Yeah, and they are sending a message. I guarantee you they are sending a message today because I really feel they want that first place back, even though the guys don't talk about it and they say it's not that big of a deal.
Zach Luciano going up top. Oh, what a Moss top.
Yep, but he was out of bounds.
He was out of bounds. Does not count, so it will remain 20-0.
That was a heck of a head topper, though, man. That was a great catch.
That looked like it was Gianni Breland.
Yep.
That went up top and mossed. But unfortunately, he did not stay in bounds to complete it. But nonetheless, it is still a 20-0 lead for the Insomniacs here in the Game of the Week. Anthony Alvarez, Chris Vera, glad you're with us here at Matter Academy. As the winds are still blowing. And right now, it seems like Sickwidit has been hit with an Insomniacs tornado, for lack of a better term.
Well, and I think Sick is doing the right thing. You know, this is what I was talking about when I was saying the difference between some of these teams. And if you think about it, both these squads have one thing in common. They have coaches that know the game of football.
Yes.
The difference that I can see right now, and it's not a knock, and I'm tired of people saying that, you know, some of the stuff we talk about, oh, we're knocking another team. No, we're not. The big difference is the Insomniacs have a bunch of players that are coaches. So when you start talking about them, and we have another one go out of bounds, out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. But what I'm saying is when you have these guys, you've got coaches on the field, you got coaches off the field, you got guys that are calling plays and understanding this game very well. So you have to be ready for this because these guys are coaching from all aspects. And they understand what you're trying to do to them.
I think what makes the Insomniacs so good and what has made them very good has always been their attention to detail.
Yeah.
And that's why they've been back-to-back champions the last 2 years. Murphy declaring himself eligible. Palmer and William Coswell, that's a fantastic matchup right. Here comes Von Richardson in motion to give to Alexander. Alexander up the middle.
Whew.
Gets about a couple of yards
And
as
that's
he
a
runs
big
hard.
man.
Yeah, he runs
That's
hard.
a big man. And the thing about it is when you get these guys, and you can see right now, look at what Sickwidit is trying to do. They're trying to go quick, too. They want to put things together and start to get momentum back on their side.
Stone King caught. Richardson, first down.
Let's see, did he get out of bounds? Nope, they gave it to him. But see,
So Sick trying to gain some momentum on this drive here.
but this is what I was talking about. This is actually what I said. Get Stone King some quick passes, get him into a rhythm. So
Get him
that way
comfortable.
Exactly, so he can start throwing the ball before the rush gets to him.
All right,
This looks like a run play.
from the 30. Alexander comes on the other side of Stone King. He'll get the ball.
Oh!
No, bump. Yeah, he got it
Yeah,
back.
he took it back.
And gets back to the line of scrimmage. J.J. McQuaig. That really could have been disastrous.
Big time.
Second down and 10.
And I think we can see Stone King settling in. The first two possessions, he looked like a deer in headlights. And right now he's settling back in, and I think this is where he's starting to take control of his team, which is what he needs to do. He's the leader of this offense.
Bubba, I agree. DP and Will, that's going to be a fantastic matchup to look at, pay attention to all game long. Absolutely. Stone King, fake. Downfield,
Uh-oh.
nearly intercepted.
Was that Betts?
Marcus Betts was the intended receiver. No, that was Murphy. That was Matt Murphy. Murphy, the intended receiver. But that was Shannon Allen, prime on the coverage, number 25. You got prime. You got prime on one side of the secondary. You got Megatron on the other.
I mean,
Like I said, where's Bumblebee?
pick your poison.
Where's Bumblebee? Where's Ironhide? As
Right.
I'm going through Transformers now.
Don't want to know where Optimus is.
Well, he's wearing 25.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, 4 wide. Well,
What do we got?
got some confusion. The
Yep.
Insomniacs call timeout, so each team has 2 remaining here in this first half.
It's a good timeout by the Insomniacs because I think there was a little bit more confusion on the defensive side as to where these guys were supposed to be playing.
Well, DJ Matchsticks last week made a very bold prediction. He thinks that the championship game was going to be the Silk City Animals against the Insomniacs, and DJ Matchsticks is sticking with it, by the way.
Well, I mean, why not? Right now, he looks like an all-star because, I mean, we watched the Animals win yet another game today, and it was not against a slouch of a team either. So I think what we're starting to see is what the Animals are bringing. But my question mark is, I want to see them against BIC. That's going to be the litmus test. I want to see them against them.
That is true. Well, last we checked, it was 45-40 BIC over the U. Stone King, screen pass to Palmer.
Palmer's
Darren
got
Palmer.
some room.
There he, oh, what a leap.
Oh,
And a first down for Sickwidit as Darren Palmer makes the grab and gets a nice gain for a Sickwidit first down.
but this is what I'm talking about, these little passes. Now, I know everybody, we could say whatever, but the fact of the matter is when you chip away like this, yes, you're taking time off the clock, but what's the best way to try to beat the Insomniacs?
Less possessions.
Exactly. Keep them off the field. So I don't disagree with this way that they're playing right now. And if this is what the defense is giving them, take it.
Take it, yeah. All right. J.J. Pugh and Coswell switch. Vaughn in motion. Give to Alexander.
Oh, and he goes nowhere.
And it looks like he might have lost a yard.
Yes.
Again. Oh, guys.
Oh, come on, guys. Let's
Come
not
on,
get chippy
guys.
for nothing.
And Knox is Knox is ready. Shout out to 2-5.
Doing his thing.
Trying to keep the peace.
So one thing about Knox, he's going to jump right in the middle of that with no problem.
30 seconds to go. It is 20-0 Insomniacs. Touchdown reception to Eric Schufer Jr. Touchdown reception by Juice Washington. Touchdown run by Devontae Carter.
Yeah, these guys are, I'd like to see I want to see them get more into this. Here we go.
Palmer. Reversing field.
Oh, he had no place to go.
Ran into Moses Smith, ran into Jeremy Reeves. Nowhere to go.
Nope, nowhere to go.
Third down.
Just a tough possession right there with that one because there was really no place for him to go once he got the ball. What are they? It's fourth down or third down? Third down. Third down. We got 2 minutes to go. Oh, first quarter is over. Okay, I see 2 minutes up on the clock. My bad, folks. So we've got the first quarter is over. We're going to be switching ends. Does this help Sickwidit? Because now they're throwing with the wind rather than against it. The only thing is they've kept the passes short, so I don't know that this changes anything.
Well, at some point in time, you got to be able to take a shot.
Definite. And this might be their time.
Because right now, Sick is just playing, you know, with their ears to the wall, just ready to go full throttle. Like they're just, you know, frothing at the mouth, foaming at the mouth to just go get them. So here we go. They need the 48 for a first down. Does Sickwidit? Stone King.
Oh, just a little bit high for Darren.
A little bit high for Darren Palmer.
I honestly think if DP was to get his feet a little bit more under him off that break, he could have made that catch.
All right,
because this was a great pass by Stone King. The reason why I say it was right off of his break. He was able to get that ball out. And I think that if he got his head around just a little bit quicker, he would have seen the ball coming. Yeah, it's a catch for DP. And a first down, maybe more.
Yes, maybe more.
Maybe more.
Because as we know, DP is as sure-handed as they are.
Yep. Doesn't drop very many passes.
Not at all.
At all.
This is a big fourth down conversion for Sickwidit. If they don't, you're giving the Insomniacs in plus territory.
Yet again.
Yet again.
Now we got this big gap.
Coursing in motion. Chris McWilliams.
I don't understand that, and I'll tell you why I don't understand that. You had the offensive lineman back out of where he was and roll around right here, leaving a big gap in the A gap. Look, big A gap. Nothing there. Why would you do that?
And Mr. Mouth said, "Thank you very much."
Yeah, that's just a race to see who's going to get the sack. Period.
Well, like I said, Chris McWilliams has been waiting to get back on the field. Oh boy.
And it's going to be I think they're going to have, I know that we're 13 minutes away from halftime.
Mm-hmm.
But I know this is going to be a situation where that conversation is going to be had.
Mm-hmm. So the Insomniacs in plus territory, getting the ball at the 34-yard line, and Mr. Wilkerson in the backfield.
Now, the thing about it is you have Stone on one end, and you got Munch tight to the line. So we can see that there's one-on-one coverage. Let's see what the call is.
A run.
Of course.
And Wilkerson gets to the 30.
And Wilkerson doesn't care. He's got 4 yards.
Yeah.
The thing about this man is you could stack the line against him with the offensive line of the Insomniacs. They're basically telling you, go ahead. Go ahead. You don't know when we're going to pull that ball out and when that's going to be a go route on the outside.
Mm-hmm. It has been all Insomniacs here in this early going, here in this first half, here in the game of the week. I mean, some people might find it shocking. Some don't. But the score still says 20-0 Insomniacs here in this first half.
And like I said,
Scooter,
you never know.
Floating. Throws it away.
Yep. I think his arm got hit.
Well, that's good pressure by Sick.
It was.
Sick needs to force a turnover to some degree.
Well, I think what they're trying to do, and Sick has the right attitude with what they're trying to do. Let's keep him out of the end zone, right? It doesn't matter if they move the ball a little bit. Keep him out of the end zone. That way we have an opportunity to go down and get a touchdown.
You don't want them to score. That's the ultimate. That's the ultimate goal, is keeping them out the end zone. But so far, it has been that tough to do so far in this early going here in the first half. And it has been all Insomniacs. Wilkerson backfield. Munchie line up beside Big West. They give it back to Wilkerson going left. Wilkerson cuts back in the middle. Wilkerson first down. Wilkerson, he's gone.
Touchdown.
Jogging into the end zone. And Mrs. RTC eating the nuggies seemed to telepathically give RTC power. And boy, I'll tell you what, the champs, looking like the champs.
And they call them the champs for a reason. I mean, look.
Now, you said something to the point of they don't care that they got taken on the #1 spot.
No, I didn't say that. What I said was,
Okay.
overall, they have the thing that they don't care about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the players did care about it. And I think that their thing is, how do we go to #2 when we were on a bye week?
Scooter, floating it. Incomplete for Stone Stevenson, so it will remain 26-0.
But I think that that was a situation. I don't think that they are, these guys have pride just like everybody else.
Of course.
And to be pushed down to #2 when you were on a bye off a team that was, I think they were ranked, 6th at the beginning of the season, the Animals?
I think so.
So when you take a look at something like that, yeah, these guys have pride.
Now, again, that's not to take away from what the Animals
No,
did
not at all.
to the U.
Not at all.
Because it was a fantastic win.
Yep, let's
Same
right
thing
after
with-
this throw off.
same
we'll
thing
get
with the
back into it.
Insomniacs.
Agreed. To be the man, you got to beat the man.
And Von Richardson will get ball in hand and a running start for Sick. But what I'm saying is, yes, great records by the Thunder and the Cavaliers. But however, the Boston Celtics held up the Larry Ryan Trophy when it was all said and done last season.
Yep.
And until you beat them, either in a playoff series or in the finals, they're still a team to beat. Why? Because they still hold the crown.
Exactly. And the crown didn't go anywhere.
No, it didn't.
Crown's still squarely on the heads of the Insomniacs.
Yes. So again, until you beat them, now this is just my 2 cents.
I agree with you, though. To be the man, you got to beat the man.
Hey, Ric Flair made a career out of it.
And he was
Richardson
not wrong.
down the sideline across the 45. A nice return.
I
for
like what he
Sickwidit,
did right there. You know, he wanted to get a little extra yardage. He dove at the end.
But he
You know, I
held
think-
on to the ball.
Exactly. I think what he's trying to do is trying to help out his team as much as he can. And these guys, the fact of the matter is these guys are going to keep battling. It doesn't matter what the scoreboard says. I don't see Sickwidit letting up. I don't see them giving up.
Well, with certain players on the team, they will not check out. They just
No.
won't because
No.
that's just not who they are.
Exactly. And
All
so
right.
that's kind of what I'm looking at right now. Now, see, get your lineup, set. Don't have those big open gaps like they did before. Stone King needs a little help with this stuff.
Marcus Betts, reversing field. Betts
Nice move.
getting to the 40.
Looks like he got a yard.
And a late flag
late
comes
flag.
down.
Wonder if there's some
Boy,
talking.
Jeremy Reeves has been talking all game long.
I don't know that it was on Reeves. It looked like
I'm not saying the penalty, but I'm saying he's been talking all game long. And another
Oh, there's
flag.
another
We got 2
flag.
flags.
So
All
what do we
right.
got here? And Ricky's not the type to.
That's sportsmanlike or block on the
No,
back
block
on
on the back.
Sick.
Got unsportsmanlike? Is that was the second call? So there's 2 penalties. You got block in the back by Sick. You got
Unsportsmanlike
Unsportsmanlike.
on the Insomniacs.
so they're going to move.
Because the unsportsmanlike took place after the play.
It's a dead ball foul.
So, so the dead ball.
Thanks, Ron.
Stay classy, San Diego. Okay.
So see what we got, and where this ball's going to be spotted is the biggest thing because.
So that was a dead ball foul that took place against the Insomniacs.
Correct. So
So
it
they're moving
should-
the chains.
It should give Sick the first down.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Stay classy, Las Vegas. Here we go.
All right. From the 35. Palmer in motion. Fake to Ficatulli. Going deep. He's got Richardson open. Got him. And Sickwidit is on the board. Touchdown. Von Richardson finds
There's
the
a
end
little
zone.
stumble by the defender, and that cost him.
Yeah, he just got by J.J. Pugh, who was a very good defender.
Very good.
But
And he
Von
just-
Richardson had just enough to get by him, and Stone King hits him in stride, and Sick is on the board, 26-6.
And this is what I was talking about. The fact of the matter is, take your plays, right? Take the short plays, let them think that that's where you're going with it, and then break one deep. And that's exactly what they just did. And if you notice, it was a great play because they had who? DP sitting in the corner as his outlet pass. So that gave them an opportunity to go to either or. If the deep ball wasn't there, DP was.
They're going for 2 to try to make this 26-8. AJ stepping up, throwing pass, intercepted by Coswell as he was going for Darren Palmer. So it will remain 26-6 with 11:09 to go in the first half, but Sick is on the board.
Your score remains 26-6.
Sick is on the board, 26-6. Well, let's see who's going to be the returner on this 3-on-1. My bet is, well, I was going to say, oh, no, 26.
26 for the Insomniacs is
Yes,
JJ Pugh. I think that's prime 25.
Yeah, he turned his back too quick.
That
I
is,
think you're
yeah,
right.
that is Shannon Allen, prime. Possibly of Optimus, possibly from Cybertron.
And you got to be careful because he can take this
Yes.
back in a heartbeat.
He did it week 1 against the Gold
Now,
when they put up 78.
Sickwidit is not the gold,
No,
but
they're not.
he is a great returner.
He is. Deion Southern will throw it off with Ficatulli.
And he's going to be throwing it with the wind.
There it is.
Bounces.
He's going to take it 2
From the
yards
one.
out of the end zone. Prime. Sideline. Prime on his feet. Prime to the 45. Sick was holding on for dear life as Prime almost took that to the end. And another flag.
They're going to get him for a personal foul. They're going to back him up 15 because of the way he threw the ball.
Wow.
So referees are trying to pull this back in and not let these guys get away with
True,
anything that's
true,
going to get these guys fired up and have another almost fight.
But nonetheless, great return there by Shannon Allen. Prime with a nice return and getting it to the 45-yard line.
Unfortunately, I think it's going to back up to
He's
the
going to back
30.
him up. You're right. Well, I tell you what, I mean, we know that these two teams have been intense over the last couple of seasons, but, I mean, the intensity seems to be at an all-time high so far in this first half.
I would agree. But I think it's also because they're so highly competitive. You know, these guys are going to go at each other, and they go at each other not just in out here, but they go at each other also in flag. So I'm sure that plays into it as well.
All right.
Waiting for the call from the refs, find out exactly what we've got and where Sick will start. Or, excuse me, Insomniacs will start. Oh, he's waving it off.
Waving it off. Okay. So it will remain at the 45-yard line with
Interestingly enough, though, message sent.
yes.
You
From
know,
the 45, 11:09 and counting to go here in the first half.
and now you got Bino on the defensive side.
Yes.
Interesting.
Along with Marcus Betts
Yep.
and Rohan Walters and Matt Murphy.
And who's playing quarterback?
That would be Mr. Schufert
Exactly.
with both gloves on, a la Jim McMahon and Kurt Warner.
Oh, give me a sec. I'll think of his name.
Devontae Carter, wrapped up there by Murphy and Betts.
Yep. I'm trying to think of his name.
2-5, do we need to give you a headset?
Of course, let me get one.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay. Well,
Oh, looks like 2-5 has got something to say.
we're all in trouble. You know that. We're all in trouble now. Hey,
Oh, boy. Live at 2-5 has got something to say right about now.
and just remember, 2-5, we're all trying to be nice here.
Yeah. Don't get us kicked off the air.
Where'd he go?
He's coming back.
Okay, we are good to go.
And there goes
He's going
Juice.
to be right back.
Juice down the sideline.
One man
Juice
to
cuts
beat.
in field.
Oh,
Gets
great
tackled at the
tackle.
42-yard line.
Great tackle. Was
Okay.
that Southern?
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
Southern with the tackle.
Great tackle. Great open field tackle.
Okay,
I love it.
So eventually, we will be by 2-5 will join us eventually because he definitely has something to say. So we'll just hold that headset ready.
Well, we got holding. Holding on the offense.
Yeah, Mr. Corey, I have nothing to do with that. Okay,
Corey.
Corey, Jonathan Corey.
What was it? Your scorekeeper is terrible? Wow. Okay.
Guys, the scoreboard needs a 6 for Sickwidit.
So that big run turned around.
Oh, penalty on the Insomniacs.
Correct.
Second and 22.
No, Mr. Corey, it's 26-6. Sick did not convert their conversion. It's 26-6 Insomniacs.
Yeah, he was saying 26-7.
Oh,
That would be incorrect, sir.
no.
Good thing you're not up here keeping score because you would be horrible.
Yes, EJ, Sickwidit is down by 20. Yes, they are. So the ball is spotted at the 30-yard line. 9:20 to go. Wind is blowing.
And we got Scoot back in at quarterback. Oh, threw it a little bit behind Mr. Carter there. So it's going to be 3rd and forever. We got 8 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the first half. And what I'm seeing right now, which is something that I didn't think I would be seeing, and not as a knock, it's I'm seeing that the Sickwidit is taking a little bit of the momentum back from the Insomniacs. And we've got to be real when we're talking about these games. These guys, really, the momentum plays with the teams, and it's amazing how much you can see the ball bounce in their favor.
All right. So second, 3rd and 22 now.
Fake.
Pass caught to Juice. Juice trying to reverse field. And a good job there by Sick.
Very good job by Sick.
And that'll bring up 4th down.
White hat, white hat, white hat.
Or he's saying 3rd down.
Well, he's saying 3rd, but it should be 4th. I believe.
So it is 3rd down, apparently.
White hat, white hat, white hat.
It's Ricky. I don't know if he's got his walkie. Right
so
now,
the refs are calling it 3rd down. Scooter going deep for
he's going to
Davik.
Davik. Oh,
Knocked away by Southern. Deion Southern knocks it away from Davik Clark.
and you saw the wind hold that ball
Yes,
up.
yes.
The wind definitely held that ball up.
Yes.
Kind of like that pigeon trying to fly against it.
Yeah.
Doesn't quite work.
No.
And this is a smart play too. This is where you know, the effectiveness of a punt in this. And I'm going out of bounds again.
Yeah. Iquan Corsi back to receive it. 7:05 to go here in the first half. It's been all Insomniacs with a 26-6 lead. Alongside Chris Vera, I'm Anthony Alvarez. Glad you're with us here at Matter Academy for the game of the week, the Insomniacs and Sickwidit, but so far it's been one-sided.
And it's out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Looks like right
Ooh,
smack
right there at the 30.
All right. So Sick got on the board with their touchdown on their last possession. Now, if they score again, you got to feel like they're back in the game.
Yes. And in reality, I would feel that they're back in the game going into halftime, which would be even more important if you think about it, because it is a tale of two halves. And you've got to make sure that you are, you got both halves, because we've seen teams that think, oh, we're done.
But the Insomniacs do get the ball to start the second half.
True.
So there's that right now. All right. So from the 30, under 7, Sick trying to chop into this 20-point lead. Stone King back to throw.
Ooh, and they're bringing that rush quick. Oh,
Lost the ball.
Oh, they're going to call it
They're
an
saying
incomplete pass.
And Stone King is slow to get up. As A.J. McQuigg and Moses Smith and Big J. Holiday was right there to say hello. How do you do? My goodness.
They're pinning their ears back, man. That's for sure. These guys know. And the thing about it, they've played together for so long.
Yeah.
They know how to rush together.
Dre Holiday, boy. Moses, Dre, and A.J. That's a scary front three with Reeves in the middle.
That's just crazy.
We got Prime and Vaughn on the near side. A quick out to Vaughn. Vaughn makes the catch. Vaughn Oh, nice move there to get 5 yards. Gets across the 35-yard line.
He's just shy of the first down.
Gets
so
7 yards at the 37-yard line.
Yep. He's going to be 2 yards shy, so it'll be 3rd and 2.
But, I mean, that was a great job, just to get that because, I mean, he was at first behind the line of scrimmage.
Yes.
Then gets across the 35 to make it manageable for Sick on this 3rd down.
Well, and these are the plays that have to be done. Love seeing DP's younger son take care of his baby sister.
Oh, yeah. Doing the good big brother duties.
Yep. Let the ball
Stone
go.
King off the hands of Richardson. Would have been a 1st down and possibly more.
Should have been more. Thing about it is they would have had a very easy 1st down. Now he's coming up limping, which is not good.
No, that's not good. Prime limping off the field.
It was a good throw.
Yeah, it was.
Just a little behind him, but it still should have been caught.
All right, decision time for Coach Mark Gray.
Well, you got to go for it. 4th down and 2 yards. Realistically, a decent run should get you there, or a little screen pass, depending on what they want to do. And the thing about it is I would play it depending on where the cornerbacks line up when they come out.
All right. It is Coursey, Murphy, Palmer, and a timeout for Sick.
Yeah, it's a big play. You know, go talk about it. Make sure that you got the right play call. Make sure everybody's on the same page.
2
It's not
timeouts.
a bad way to use it.
2nd timeout of the half. 1 remaining now for Sick here in the 1st half. Which again, the Insomniacs will get the ball to start the 2nd half. And right now they are clinging to a 20-point lead at 26-6. And now this turns into a big conversion for.
Oh, I'm just looking at the shirt that Derek has on.
Yes,
It's Las Vegas
Ladies
Ladies
of
of Football.
Football.
And we've got these
The
lovely
ladies
ladies out in front of us.
enjoying some football.
Yep. Watching the game.
Yes.
And 2-5 is coming back up. Let's see if he's going to jump on with us.
Well, the headset is ready for him whenever he decides to
Yep.
come back in and say his few words.
Whenever he's ready. It
Oh,
looks like he's ready.
He's ready. On 4th down, Stone King pass knocked away, incomplete by Johnny Breland. And the Insomniacs will get plus territory in 2-5. I'm
What's
just
up,
going to let
man?
you go ahead and make a statement.
What's up, guys?
How are you?
How you guys doing?
Good. You? All that, huh?
Happy to be here.
Of course. Glad that you're back with us, man. Good
Yeah,
to see
you know.
Good to see you.
Let's talk about this game, though.
Well, the football player in you, what have you seen so far?
Insomniacs D-line.
Yes.
Experience.
Yes.
Hunger.
Yes.
Sickwidit's O-line, they're trying to, get it together. They're trying to become a unit. But in a sense, they're not protecting him.
Oh, was there a flag on the Insomniacs? That give him the 1st down?
I think it was a PI.
Oh, okay. All right. So, Sickwidit maintains possession. And now Curtis Jones in the backfield with Vaughn in motion. And they give it to Curtis Jones.
Oh,
my God.
that's my brother right there.
Vincent Thompson.
Yes, sir.
Giving him a backdrop.
Yes, sir.
Wow. That's he went head over heels for that play.
Literally and figuratively. The voice you hear, folks, is Big Knox, 2-5 in the building.
Hanging out up here with us, taking it all in.
Yeah, it's good to be back.
Well,
Some would have thought I was playing this game, but nah, I'm good.
4 minutes to go. Again, Curtis Jones in the backfield. Stone King, quick out pass caught by Darren Palmer. Palmer across the 45, and William Coswell holding on to his
Holding
jersey.
on for dear life.
Oh, here we guys,
come on,
guys, come on.
We got a penalty flag already.
Guys, come on. Another
Got another.
more flags.
It's always one of those situations in these rivalry games, and I agree with the way they're doing this right now. You got the coaches coming over, not other players, to the sidelines, which is a perfect thing. Get these guys off the sidelines. Let's get back to playing football.
I mean, I'm gonna keep it real though. If I'm getting the ball and I'm out of bounds and the play's over, I don't want necessarily the other team, crowding me and doing nothing like that. So I'm gonna do the same thing. Back up, get away from me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm not going to disagree with you.
And none of that would be happening if the players wasn't off the white. So,
And I don't know that if, and I agree with that too, if they were back off the white, you wouldn't have that problem.
Yeah.
Which they're supposed to be behind the yellow line.
Correct.
But in this situation too, you've got to kind of talk to your players too and make sure that they understand, okay, hey, if another player comes off our sideline, get away from them. That way you don't have to worry about it.
Now, normally, you guys have played the game. I have not. But normally, isn't there one person assigned to do that to make sure that they're behind the yellow line in football? Is that a thing?
I mean, not necessarily. I would say when you're in the Insomniacs, you know what I mean, they got at least, I can point out, 3-4 coaches right now, as well as captains, you know what I'm saying? So it's up to the captains and the players to make sure that they're back.
Yep. Well, hold on. We got a dead ball foul. What's Rick going to call on this? I'm wondering if it's going to go both sides.
Now, is there a warning on both sidelines?
Probably will be. Dead ball.
Unsportsmanlike on the Insomniacs.
Personal foul on the offense.
Offsetting.
So it's offsetting.
If I'm sick with it though, like you want penalties like that to, in a sense, turn you up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's 26 to 6.
But you know what? You
so,
got to get turned up the right way.
Yeah.
Because it could turn you up to make stupid plays,
Yeah.
or it could turn you up to actually make real plays. In my estimation, I can tell you right now, it turned up DP, but not in a way that he's going to be erratic. It's turned him up that he wants to go make a big play.
In other words, get me the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's one of those that keeps it football.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yes.
you respect what he brings. You respect what his mindset is in games like this.
And it's always football with him. It's never anything else. He wants to go out there and compete, period.
Yeah.
All right, so the ball will be officially spotted at the 50 after all this. And it's third down and looks to be about 2.5.
If I'm this young QB, man, I'm utilizing my whole 5 yards. All right. D-line is coming way too quick. You got players like AJ. You got players like McWillie. I'm not too sure who this other kid is, but they're coming, bro. Utilize your whole 5 yards.
Here's Iquan Corsi.
Uh-oh.
And Jeremy
Reeves is not having
Reeves
that.
said no.
He is not having that.
You cannot, I don't care what you think, you cannot run around the edge with Reeves being behind that. He's going to get you every time.
Well, he is living up to his new nickname for this season, the Winter Soldier.
Yes, he is.
That takes too long to say. I'm not never saying that.
I'm just wondering if, I like Dark Kent better.
Dark Kent was a lot better,
Dark
but
Kent was a lot better.
he decided to go James Buchanan Barnes, so there you go.
The only thing is he doesn't have that bionic arm, so.
Well,
I want to see sick with the O-line, like move their feet.
yeah.
Look at
Stone
that.
King
Good,
wide
let's
open.
go.
It's Richardson. Makes a man
good
miss.
spin.
Richardson spins inside again.
You better get it.
Vaughn Richardson
Look, get him,
is
Munch.
going to score. Touchdown.
But look at the effort.
Sickwidit.
Look at the effort by Munch, though.
Correct.
Yeah,
you want to
Munch-
see play.
Munch is on his
you
player.
want to see effort like that. You know what I mean? With players like that, because it shows like he still
But
has
wait
it in him.
a
hold on.
minute.
Uh-oh.
Well, that'd be
Intentional-
roughing the passer.
Yes, that's going to decline.
Roughing the passer.
James doesn't like that.
No, he doesn't.
He got his black forces on. He mean business.
By
today.
the way, that is Vaughn Richardson's second touchdown reception of the day. Sick has cut into the lead. It's now 14 at 26-12 with 2:45 to go.
And whoever said that this wasn't going to be a well-played game obviously wasn't paying attention the way they should have been.
Well, I mean,
And I agree with Munch. Munch is very upset, but you know what? You got to have 100% on that field.
Yeah.
You can't give up a play and then just give up on the play. Waiting
Well-
for another man to make a play.
well, Bubba, if Knox didn't have all these responsibilities, we would love to have Knox be the third man in the booth, but Knox has responsibilities.
Man,
Exactly.
look, I got to bounce from here to there to everywhere.
People just don't understand, man. We understand.
It was good.
We
Feels good to be
understand
back,
that.
though.
Oh, hell yeah, man.
Feels good to be back.
Well, it's always good to be seen. All right.
Always.
So it looks like they are going to go for one at the 5 to try to make this 26-13. From the 5, they stack them up on the right side. Stone King throwing pass, looking for Richardson.
He threaded the needle,
Incomplete.
too.
Hey, I
Richardson
like
dropped
he's
it.
making great passes. You're sick with his receivers are dropping it. You know what I mean? He's had a couple of great balls where you
on.
expect sick with it receivers to catch those.
And we got a player down.
And that is trying to see who it is, but the referee is in the way.
Looks like Breland.
Shouts out to Bird Medical for keeping our guys healthy best he can.
Yeah,
don't
that
know
is.
if the-
That looks like Johnny Breland, number 14.
I didn't see the play, but I saw it looked like he collided with his own man. If we could go back and take a look. Thought he collided with his own guy.
Yeah, he's grabbing
but
his
I'm not sure.
he's grabbing his knee.
Yeah. Hopefully it's nothing serious.
Yep,
Yep, collided with his own man.
knee to knee. Not exactly a good feeling.
Heck no. Did that playing basketball, and it hurts like hell.
Yeah, bone on bone is not necessarily a fun.
Fun
Connection,
exercise?
yeah.
No, it's a very big play
Yeah.
in pain.
Yes. Well, shout out to all these new camera. Well, we haven't gotten a chance to use the new camera view yet. That's sitting there in the corner of the end zone yet. Hopefully, we get to see that in motion in the second half.
Man, people got to make it to the end zone for that to be
That's
used.
true too. That is true too.
On that end.
On that end.
Yep.
Oh, this does not look good.
All right.
This does not look good. Helping him off the field right now.
Nope.
Hopefully it'll be all right.
Hopefully he'll be okay. He is walking very gingerly off the field, and hopefully Gianni Breland is okay.
Your radio's going out, so stinger on the shin, not a knee.
Yeah, he is walking very gingerly.
Yeah. Be easier just to pick him up and carry him off.
Yeah.
I think the trainer wants to get him on the sidelines, take a closer look, see what's going on.
Yeah. Just from the look up here, it doesn't look good.
No.
And hopefully Gianni's all right. Keep him in your prayers. Yeah, he is not putting no weight at all on that knee.
And we don't know if it's the knee or the ankle. I'd hate to see, be presumptuous at best
Yes.
for us to say what it is. We don't know. We'll get word at halftime, and for everybody who's listening, get you an answer as to what's going on.
All right, 2:45 to go. Southern will throw it off, 26-12. Insomniacs. Zelli is going to let it bounce
Well, let it
out of
go
bounds. Touchback.
And a goal all at the same time.
Yes. Some great shots of the fans here today, and a nice crowd here for this game of the week here at Matter Academy.
Yeah, a lot of people wanted to have this.
Yes.
Wanted to come out and watch this game. I mean, game of the week is nothing to take shortly or smallly or whatever you want to call it. But this is going to be, and it has lived up to this point. It has lived up to its
All right.
to what they said it would be.
Well, got 2-5, got Chris. I'm Double A. Glad you're with us.
Sure.
Here on A7FL.TV, the game of the week, Sick and the Insomniacs. Insomniacs jumped out to a 26-0 lead, but Sick has scored 12 unanswered to get within 14 with 2:36 to go here in the half. Now, again, the Insomniacs will get the ball to start the second half. So Sick trying to...
What are we doing here? This is like a whole different. Yeah, RTC.
If
playing
you don't know
quarterback.
that this is a run, like, what are you doing? Holding? Nobody's going to call that?
Oh, boy. First down to the 36-yard line for Anthony Wilkerson. As we are approaching the 2-minute warning here in this first half.
Oh, they're playing bully ball.
Yep.
Yeah.
They said we're just going to run it.
Stop it if you can.
Have fun with it.
Back to
Oh.
it. Oh, nice tackle there.
Backfield ball's out, but they're going to say he was
Hey, he's down. He's down. He's down. He's down.
That
He
was
was laying on his back when the ball came out.
that
Yeah.
was
Pretty
big,
obvious.
That was Big Ben Kilikoa, number 45, with the stop on Wilkerson. And we
keep-
are at the 2-minute warning with the score. The Insomniacs 26, Sickwidit 12. Needless to say, this has been a very intense first half, for lack of a better term, gentlemen.
Intense is a very,
Very
good word
chippy.
for it.
Very chippy. But
Nonetheless,
it wouldn't be game of the week without it, though.
nonetheless, you are correct, sir.
Let's see what they have up their sleeve on this one. I think it's more
Oh, look
of
at
the
that hand.
same.
Look at that hand in the ground. It's going. Look at that.
Oh.
Throw it to him.
Oh.
Okay.
They're going to call that a catch?
Yeah.
That hit the ground, but
That's what I thought. That's what it looked
Whatever.
like to me.
Well, you know what? Unless they are going to review this.
Well, it's under 2 minutes. That should be a booth review.
No, it doesn't work that way here.
Let's see.
I
That looked
could
like it
not
did.
tell. Could not tell.
From the eye test, it looked like it hit the ground. But they're giving Munchie. I mean, I'm not going to doubt Munchie's hands because he's got good hands. But they're going to call it a catch from the 40. Wilkerson again. First down. Across the 45. Forward progress will stop him at the 47.
Give him the first down.
Timeout.
Timeout.
Insomniacs.
I think this is where they change it up. I think this is where they go back to the pass play.
Insomniacs have one remaining. Sickwidit has one remaining as far as timeouts go.
I'm giving the ball to Juice. Juice or Munchie.
That would be a good option.
Let me get half of this.
I think one of the things that I think one of the situations in my eyes is a play action. Play action is going to free somebody up on the outside.
Yeah.
Especially with a minute 13 to go, you're not going to have Southern backing off too much. They're going to stay close to the line. A little play action might get them.
Yeah, and one of those good players that's good for those options is Juice.
Exactly.
You can use him in the option and go to him as a receiver, or you can use him as far as being able to maintain a certain block to give you more time.
He is definitely one of those guys that I would you better keep your eye on.
Yeah.
You better keep your eye on.
I mean, they I feel like the Insomniacs switched it up, right? They switched it up in the beginning of the game and just they went with him. 2 drives, touchdown.
All right, Shrink declares eligible. Juice in the backfield with the ball. Looks like it's going to be a direct run.
Well, don't say that.
Well, the way he was gripping the ball, it looked that way.
Yeah.
And the way he's gripping the
Because
ball
don't forget,
again.
Juice is the one that threw that touchdown pass.
Yes, he did.
Oh, big scoop.
Big scoop around the corner.
block.
Big scoop.
Big scoop. Juice.
Yes, sir.
Juice on the loose. There's a touchdown. Juice.
Wow.
That scooter's starting to look like a moped. Let's go.
Oh, there's the Ozzie Smith backflip. Juice, the camera's over there, buddy.
He went the wrong way.
He went the wrong way.
That was a great play call.
It was, though.
Great
was.
play call.
Great
Big scoot
blocking
out there
by
with the
Scoot.
lead block. Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Scoot out there with the lead. I mean,
Hold on, folks.
what do we got?
Uh-oh. What we got?
We got
Personal foul. Coming back.
Wow.
Coming back.
Did we miss that completely? I didn't see anything.
I don't know.
What are they calling?
They've already called it. It's not what they're calling. It's they called it.
Or should I say,
foul.
who was it on?
Don't know. But they're backing them up 15.
Wow. Well, nonetheless, that was still a great block by Scott Scooter Hamilton on Deion Southern.
100%.
My goodness.
Those two go at it every game. They go at it every game.
Whether it's passing or obviously now running.
Anything.
I mean, I just don't. I don't know what the call was. I mean, I saw the block right there, but I don't. Huh. I
Well,
don't know. Don't know.
Well,
I wish we could have got a number.
yeah.
All right, so we got first and what, about 16? What's your play call?
17. First and 17.
17, what's your play call?
Let me see who's on.
Well, I would say if Davik was, I would say go up top to Davik,
Yeah.
but it's Munchie with Trey Holiday declaring himself eligible and Wilkerson in the backfield.
And they're talking about it. I
I'm
don't know
going
what this
lineman
is.
screen.
No.
I'm going lineman screen.
And another flag.
Well, he's gonna get called for a forearm because he didn't wrap. He went straight with the forearm, so it's going to be another personal foul.
He was trying to do the Lex Luger.
Yep.
The Mighty
29.
Quinn. The Mighty Quinn.
Yep, Mighty Quinn.
At the knees.
Oh, at the knees.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Got them yards right back.
Wow. This is
Boy, the chippiness is real.
a matter of back and forth.
All right. Well, 2-5 is going to go handle some duties right now, but I'm pretty sure he'll be back later on in the broadcast. Always good to get his insight. So the ball now moves up for the Insomniacs to the 39 as Brandon Schwenk declares himself eligible and looks like they're going to just keep pounding away at the clock
Now they're running the opposite.
with the
okay,
run.
I did not see that one coming.
Wilkerson. Oh, what a block by Munchie on Big Bino. And Wilkerson
still stepped through
refusing
it.
to go down. Somersaults into the end zone. Touchdown.
Bro, you better pick that ball up.
And Munchie knew that.
I don't think Wilkerson
so
did.
Munchie's going to get the touchdown. Munchie's going to get credit for the touchdown, even though Wilkerson did most of the work. But officially, Eric Shuford will get called for the touchdown because he actually fumbled the ball into the end zone
Well, he fumbled the ball at the 1
and rolled in.
and rolled in without it.
I see what that was. He did the somersault and left the ball at the 1 yard line.
So officially, it will count as a touchdown for Eric Shuford Jr. As he
So that would be
officially
2.
that will be his second of the day. And is Wilkerson going to the camera?
No, I think Wilkerson's slowly taking himself off the sideline.
No. But he might be going to the camera. He's by the camera.
Yeah, he's taking a breather.
Wilkerson's by the camera, folks. Well, that was a funny sequence. But it's 32-12.
That was a weird sequence.
Back to the end zone.
Scooter
Oh,
looking
right
for Cody
just behind
Johnson.
him.
But I don't think Cody was ready for it. But it will stay a 20-point lead with 42 seconds to go here in the half. Well, Bubba, they didn't officially call the touchdown until Munchie grabbed the ball and rolled into the end zone. They
Exactly.
didn't call it a touchdown when Wilkerson somersaulted because the ball was dropped at the goal line. So officially, Eric Shuford will be credited for the touchdown.
Correct. 1 yard touchdown at that.
Well, again, Bubba, I'm going off what the referee called. He didn't put his hands in the air until Munchie rolled the ball in the end zone. So theoretically, yes, it should be a Wilkerson touchdown, but he did not cross the ball at the goal line. Again, that's what the referee said. If you want to argue with the ref, be my guest.
Because the ball did not break the line of.
No, respect. Hey, respect back at you, buddy.
Yep. We understand what you're saying, but the way the referee stopped at the 1 yard line and didn't put his hands up, didn't do anything, and Munch was able to scramble and get the ball, so it was on him. Damn,
That
was
is
almost
Betts.
directly to Betts.
Betts trying to get to the outside. Betts down the sideline. And Zelli tackles him at the 40. And now 42 seconds and 1 timeout for Sickwidit to try and chip at this 20-point lead. Again, the Insomniacs will get the ball to start the second half.
So this is going to be interesting. My question mark is, does Sick go for it, or do they play it safe?
I would
mean-
say this. You have 1 timeout. You need to go as quick as you can.
I would agree. I mean,
they
you
got-
can save the timeouts by getting out of bounds.
Yeah, you can. Stone King.
Oh,
Not
that's gonna
great
be,
defense by William Coswell.
I thought that was going to be pass interference. He looked like he got there just a half a second early.
As he was going for, trying to see the number, that looks like it was number 18. But yeah, Adam Sanford, number 18.
Well, for a minute there, I thought you were going to say Sandler.
I almost did, but it's Sanford, as in Sanford and Son,
Yes, sir.
one of the all-time great sitcoms of the 70s. I'm really showing my age now.
Well, I'm right there with you.
All right. Second down and 10 with 36 seconds to go. Stone King stepping up. You can run, young man. Get out of bounds. And he does.
Smart play.
Sliding,
Smart play.
sliding like he's John Elway. Stops the clock with 29 seconds. Again, they do still have 1 timeout.
He looked a little more fleet of foot there. I wonder if he's been doing what I told him to do. Get some wind sprints in, young man. You're tall enough. You don't need to move those feet really quick, but fast enough.
All right. 29 seconds. Third down. They need the 48 for a first down. Stone King back to throw. Pass caught. Darren Palmer. Oh, great tackle by Prime. What a tackle by Allen.
Incredible tackle. And the thing about it is, again, open field, one-on-one.
Yes.
Great tackle.
Great tackle.
Got to move. Got to hurry up. There's only 10 seconds to go.
Looks like they're just going to run into the half.
Well, called
They're going to
timeout.
use their last timeout.
And timeout.
Last one of the half.
I want to know if they're going to take my instinct tells me they're going to take a chance and go deep.
Doesn't hurt.
Well, I mean, 7 seconds to go. I mean, it's kind of the only thing you really have.
Yeah.
Especially coming out from, where are we at, the 42-yard line.
Yeah.
It only makes sense.
Yeah.
You got Davitt Clark coming in to play a little corner.
Defense, yeah.
They've got 9 on the field, in case you're wondering. You got 2 coming off.
So you got 62 yards. You need to heave it up there.
Well, Stone King's got the arm to do exactly
He
that.
does.
Okay, young man, stop talking to the guys on the sideline and come play football.
Here we go. It'll be Richardson against David Clark, and now they're going to just play center field.
Oh, not a better center field out there than Munchie.
No, you're not wrong. Pass caught by Curtis Jones. And
Oh,
a great
good
tackle by
tackle.
Megatron.
Great tackle.
William Coswell, and that will end the first half of this game here on the Game of the Week here in Las Vegas. At the score, it has been all Insomniacs with a 32-12 lead. So, Chris, if you are the team in orange, how do you calm yourself down to try to get back in this football game?
I mean, the only way you can calm yourself to get back into this football game, and that is to go ahead and do what they have been doing, which is shortening up their passes. We can see that that has changed. You can see that they have decided to go a little bit away from the run, which I think they needed to. You need to put some points up on the board, and they just need to settle down and settle in. The only way to do that is to slow things down and get things back into your situation.
All right, so the Insomniacs will get the ball to start the second half, and for the Insomniacs, it's been a mixture of a lot of things. It's been run, pass, and just very, very intense situations here by the Insomniacs. And you can just see that they've just come with a very sincere, determined focus and have taken this game very seriously thus far through 30 minutes of football.
Which can be 100% understandable, especially with the way they've been playing. The Insomniacs, I think they need to keep doing more of the same, and they have to put themselves in a better position to finish up.
All right, so here's some other scores that are going half. So, to answer your question, A7FL is 7-on-7, no pads, no helmet, tackle football. It's almost kind of like rugby, but of course in rugby you can't throw the ball, you can't do forward passing. Well, you can forward pass in the NFL. Think of it as backyard football when you were a kid with your friends or your family, or as some people call it on Thanksgiving, the turkey bowl. That's what the A7FL is. Now, it is still played on a 100-yard field, but it's a little bit narrower. So on the top of your screen, if you see where the yard marks are, that is considered out of play. That's out of bounds. So
it's a 100-yard field, 37.5 yards wide.
Yes.
And so what it does is, with 7-on-7, that way you don't have a 52-yard wide field and more area to run. So it brings it a little bit more into, for 7-on-7 teams. And it's still, like you said, tackle football. All your rules for football are pretty much the same, except you cannot lead with your head. You cannot go for a player's legs when he's running the ball. You have to. It's wrap tackling from the shoulders down to roughly about the waist height, and basically it is everything else is high school and college rules. 1 foot inbounds for a catch is the way it goes, and everything else is pretty much the same. If you take a knee or you hit the ground on a catch, you can get up and advance the football.
Okay, Jonathan Corey, I hear what you're saying. All I'm saying is the referees did not signal touchdown until Munchie touched the ball in the end zone. That's all I'm saying. I'm not disagreeing with what you're saying. All I'm saying is the referees did not raise up their hands for touchdown until Munchie touched the ball and rolled in the end zone.
I'll go one step further than that.
Hi, sir. How are you?
Watch the play. What's up, nephew? You good? The one thing that you have to do is you have to watch the play again. And when you watch the play, all you have to do is pay attention to the referee on the far sideline. He sits there and doesn't make a move until Munchie grabs the ball and goes into the end zone. Then he blows the whistle and puts his hands up.
But
So you could say, hey, it was a touchdown, all you want, but the fact of the matter is, until the referee signals it, it is not a touchdown.
he just said, I know, just bad positioning by the refs. But
Was
we do.
it? Was it? Because if you watch it, the ball never crosses the goal line. That's all I'm saying.
But we are joined by Denzel Daniels of the champion Insomniacs with a 32-12 lead at the half. Well, a bit chippy out there, my guy, needless to say.
Rivalry week. That's how it happens.
I was waiting for that.
Yeah.
So, certainly you guys have come up with a laser-sharp focus, and it has shown thus far with 32 points in the first half. Just what have you seen out there, just what's going on the other side, and just how you guys have been able to execute at an all-time high so far in this first half?
Well, like you guys said, week one, we're more focused this year. We started off slow last year. We know we can make history. In A7FL being the first team, never three-peat. But we know we can't look past any teams that's put in front of us. We got to still work our butts off and do the best we can. But it's just us just being focused, laser locked in, had a good off season, and now just produce on the field.
Needless to say, I think Chris McWillie looks very healthy as he has had himself a very solid first half, making some plays on the defensive side of the ball and busting out the McWillie dance that we haven't seen in a while. How good is it for you guys to have number 10 back out there on defense?
It's amazing. He's one of our leaders, one of our vocal leader, if you ask me. He set the tone as well. It's good to have him back out there. He's playing a hell of a game, but he'll tell you he can do a lot more.
So let me ask you something. Who has not been running with the squad? I know you guys have a couple of guys that are down right now that you're looking forward to come back.
The number one DB in the whole A7FL.
Oh, Mr. Lyons. that would be a guy. Absolutely.
And he's close. He's really close. He's really close, but he's taking his time, taking it easy, not going to get back out there when he's not ready. Why risk getting injured if you're not 100%? But we'll get forward to him to come back for sure. And also our other lineman that hasn't showed up yet. But when he comes here, you guys will see a big difference. You see the holes even bigger.
Are you talking about offensive linemen?
Yes, sir.
Oh, interesting.
Well, we've seen pictures, and when Coach JB said he's bigger than Kenny Mack, I'm like, this I really have to see. But how fun is it to watch Moses Smith on defense?
It's awesome. I think he's 19 years old. It's like another juice on the defensive side. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. It's
Good
crazy.
grief.
He was coached by Munchie, so it's crazy seeing him. I believe he's a ball hawk as well, but it's crazy just seeing him.
Well, speaking of juice, big men like him not supposed to be running that fast, and let alone be that elusive. Like, I know you're
doing a dang backflip in the end zone.
Like Ozzie Smith would be proud without saying. But I mean, do you find yourself in awe sometimes? Just, I know you've played with them for a long time, but just to watch these guys do what they do. Like, do you just sometimes just be in awe and amazement of your own teammates sometimes?
It's gonna sound messed up. No,
that's actually might be the right answer.
Yeah,
you know
actually, I coached Juice when he was in high school at Arborview.
I was just gonna say, because he's a young man too, and people don't realize that he's what,
21?
Just turned 21.
Oh wow!
So that tells you everything you need to know about this young man. But the bigger thing that I want to know: do you ever find yourself just watching when you should be doing something else?
100%. 100%.
Just like us.
When offense out there, defense out there, I'm watching. It's great. It's a melody in my opinion. But again, it's only week 3. We got a long ways to go. We know what the big goal is. We just got to keep playing chess and let them play checkers.
Well, I got one other question.
Yes, sir.
Dub, and then you got the rest. But my question mark, and I want you to understand this, I'm not talking about the championship game. I'm talking in regular season. Who would you guys most like to play from the East Coast in the regular season?
I want to say BIC, but they've been talking crazy about the Animals. I want to say I'll play the Animals.
Oh,
I don't think David Tender has been pressured at all. And I think our D-line, they probably get in trouble percentage. I think our D-line would tear that dude up. Man, don't lie to you.
Well, again, DJ Matsticks of the All Pro Jaffos. Now he's been very bold about this, but he really thinks it's you guys and the Animals for the championship.
I would love it, but one thing I can't do, I can't just give it to him over BIC. BIC's been running that league.
I agree. I don't disagree because obviously, again, as we were saying earlier, until you beat the champs per se, they still hold the crown, and the BIC were the team that came from the East last season. Yeah. And I understand and agree with your point. Until you beat them when it counts, they still have the crown as far as the East crown, that is.
Yeah, I just look at it as
I understand your analogy.
this. I look at it at let's I look at it, Dub. I haven't seen a defense back east that can contain KK and Ashante Worthy, and then you still haven't seen Courage come. You know what I'm saying? So it's still a lot that I feel like they haven't shown. But when they do play, I'll be watching.
I'll be honest right now, I'm looking to see when BIC plays the Animals.
That will be on April the 13th.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And that will be, under the lights. That'll be a 7 p.m. game in the East, 4 p.m. here.
Yeah, we're going to have to make sure to watch that game very closely.
So, but nonetheless, Ellie, as always, good health the rest of the
it.
way.
Yes.
And
Keep
he's
doing your
got a
thing.
second half to prepare for,
do
but
it.
the score at the half is the Insomniacs 32, Sickwidit 12. And we'll take a quick break, and we'll be back for the second half.
Dub and Chris, the best
Bless you, sir.
commentators in the league.
God bless you,
Thanks,
sir.
man. Appreciate
Appreciate it. We'll be back in a few seconds. You're watching the A7FL. All right. Second half about to commence, and again, we want to thank. Well, Mr. Corey, if you want to come on. But talk to Derek Duncan first. As Jeremy Corey is now making his plans to want to be the third man in the booth.
If you didn't live on the East Coast, it'd make it a little easier.
Corey doesn't live on the East Coast. Jonathan Corey.
Oh, you said, sorry, my bad.
It sounded like I said
Said
Corey.
Corey,
I know.
yes.
I know.
Yes. So that's who I thought you were talking about.
No, I'm talking about the accountant formerly of the Insomniacs.
Yes.
But a recap of the action here in the A7FL. Earlier today, the Silver Stealth beat the Gold 50-18. The Watchmen lost to the Animals 58-32. Crush get their first win of the year 49-20. And 38-14, Heathens with the buzz. And Patterson and the BIC, the U and the BIC. BIC holds on for a 45-40 win. Southern to throw it off.
Underway.
Davion Duncan back to receive it, but it's going to be a touchback.
And so what we saw with
No.
the
Mr. Corey, I know you live in Vegas. Chris thought I said Corey as in Corey Hammond.
I thought he was talking about Corey Hammond because he did say Corey.
Yeah, but it's Quarry with a
Yes.
Q, not with a C.
So that's why I said it'd be easier if you didn't live on the East Coast because oh yeah, I got the microphone too now. So
Yes. But unfortunately, the roadcaster only does 4.
yes.
So there we go. So from the 20-yard line, the Insomniacs will take over. First possession of the second half as they are up 20, 32-12. As the winds have been steady here at Matter Academy. on this last Sunday in the month of March before we hit April this week.
Yeah, it looks like they're pulling Mac out because he had a jersey change. So we've got a change on the offensive line for right now. Let's see what's going on with this. I'm not sure exactly what happened.
You just forgot to put it back on.
No, he changed his jersey. I think it might have gotten ripped. So he's trying to put on they're making him put on another jersey that is more of what they're all wearing.
No, that's his jersey.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Then I wonder why he changed it.
Well, during the halftime, he was taking pictures in his Sickwidit Nightmare jersey.
Oh.
So there you go. So Big Kenny Mac back in. Again, 1st and 10 from the 20. 32-12 in favor of the Insomniacs. Munchie in the backfield. Juice and Stone Stevenson wide on now. Munchie goes in motion. And it's a pass to Stone Stevenson. Oh, what a great block.
Goodness.
Stone Stevenson first down
Goodness.
to the 32-yard line.
These guys just know how to play football. I mean, you don't know how many times I've seen that play come out like that and miss blocks and guys get free. That was a very, very well put together play.
Bubba in the chat just said that Kenny Mac is a troll god with a laughing emoji.
You know what? You might not be too wrong on that one.
From the 30. From the 31-yard line. 1st and 10, Insomniacs. Scooter back to throw. Rolling out, taking a shot deep. Going for Stone Stevenson. Just slightly overthrown. Incomplete. She is like the wind, says Patrick Swayze.
That's one way to put it.
Yeah. Now I'm really showing my age going to the Dirty Dancing soundtrack. But no, I'm not going to say.
That wasn't on Dirty Dancing.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
What's that? Yes.
He did. Took a picture in it. Trolling and everything.
And then went to play in it.
Yes. All right. So Zach Luciano alongside Juice in the backfield. This could be the back stack. Always pay attention to that.
What do we got?
And we got second down and 10. Zach in motion. We got a little bit of cheating. Got some encroachment
Offsides.
on the team in orange.
That tends to happen.
Yes.
Tends to happen. I don't look. I won't pretend on this one, but we got a Insomniac coming back a little late.
A couple of them. You only get 10 minutes. You only get 10 minutes at halftime, guys.
Right.
Come on now. Which, by the way, shout out to Stew Sticks food truck coming out here and providing us food today. The macaroni and cheese was very, very good.
Yeah, when it's hot, man, it is friggin' really good.
So appreciate them for coming out and supplying hunger needs for all the fans out here, and still a very nice crowd out here today. Glad you're with us here in person, and glad you're with us here at Matter Academy. Scooter wide open is Billy Schwank. First down, and Schwank inside the 30, inside the 20, inside to the 15-yard line. Brandon Schwank with a nice grab. He was, the seam was wide open.
That was one of those situations where you just, it's play after play after play. These guys open things up for you. And then when you hit them, it's that one time. It's that one play. They don't go back to the well too many times with the same play. With the run plays, yes. Pass plays, no. And it looks like we've got some Sickwidit players talking. I'm guessing they were talking about what just happened.
Mm-hmm. All right. From the 15, Scooter pass caught by Juice. Juice down the sideline. Juice out of bounds.
Stayed on his feet, too.
Yeah, sets up 1st and goal for the Insomniacs inside the 5.
I agree. This kid is going to be playing D1 somewhere next year.
Yeah, somebody will recruit that young man.
Oh, yes. Once they see him play, it's going to be tough not to have him play for you. Well, we've got 1st down and goal to go from the 4-yard line.
All right.
And from the lineup, I'm going to, you know what? I like this. I like this spread a little bit. You've got 4 on the line. If you
Zelly, Munchie, and Wilkerson, your receivers, empty backfield.
Yep, this is one of those where you can do this quick
Scooter,
slant again.
guess who?
Uh-oh.
He's on this side.
Uh-oh.
Second time he shoots the arrow. And Zelly playing the prop.
I don't know. Zelly looked like he ducked it. I was thinking that
Second touchdown reception for Eric Schufer Jr.
I was thinking that car was going to come into play again.
Well, I mean, we thought about it.
Yeah.
It's right there.
Yeah. But, I mean, this is his school. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
38-12.
hey, Coach, park where you want.
In favor of the Insomniacs. Second touchdown reception for Eric Schufert.
Wow. So they're up by 26. If they get this, when we're going to have a continuously running clock.
Yes. Indeed, it is arrow time, Mizzle.
Yep.
From the 10. Scooter. Rolling.
Got him.
Oh, Zelly holds on to it. And there's a yeet.
Oh, man.
So that is a 40 burger for the Insomniacs with 10:29 to go.
Well, and now the clock isn't going to stop.
Nope. Great job with the hands. And a handshake to Mr. Wilkerson and Mr. Schufert.
Great hands catch, which
Yes.
I love to see out of wide receivers. A lot of these guys try to body catch, and that cost them. Great catch, young man. Way to play it.
And Zelly's going right back out there. Now he's going to try to run through somebody
Well, you
after
know that.
after he catches a conversion and tries to perhaps give a double yeet at the 9:50 mark. And it looks like that is Marcus Betts back to receive the throw-off.
And make no bones about it, this man can return this.
Yes, he
with
did.
No problem.
He did it last year against
Yes,
the
he did.
Insomniacs in this game in the 56-50 back-and-forth shootout. Betts from about the 13-yard line. Betts trying to get to the corner. And Zelly right there to make the tackle, but it was great pursuit by Cannon who that made the initial contact.
Slowed him up a little bit.
And Zelly makes the stop.
So he makes a touchdown catch and makes a stop on the 3-on-1.
Man of many talents is Mr. Denzel Daniels.
Yes, sir.
So Sick will begin their possession somewhere. Looks to be the 38-yard line.
Yeah, it took a sec, too.
Well, I was looking for the marker, but he's covered by the referee. So officially they will call it the 37. Alexander in the backfield. He'll get the ball on his fake. Stone King going deep for Von Richardson.
And it's
Picked off by Prime. Shannon Allen picks it off.
Over the top, they take it away. It's interception.
I got to
Boy.
give it to Prime. He looked more like the wide receiver on that one.
Yes, he did.
Mr. Richardson is usually in prime position to make those catches, and he got the position taken away from him this time with the defender.
Yeah. Great job there.
And you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if the wind took that ball just a little bit further than it should have been. Not making excuses, but it looked like it was just a tad over his head.
Boy, the Insomniacs are really trying to prove a point here this afternoon.
Oh, they're trying to send a message. Like I said earlier, this is something serious to them. And I think that they want the not just our division, but the league to understand where they're coming from.
Well, they're definitely making a statement here today.
Definitely.
Without question. All right, from the 30. Luciano motion, that's a give to Devontae Carter. Devontae Carter still on his feet. Devontae Carter loves looking for contact.
Did you see him just duck? He just literally ducked that first tackle. Ducked right underneath of it.
Second down and 7. 7:12 to go here in this third period. It's been all Insomniacs.
I want to see what this next play is. I really think that, let's see who we have at wide receiver. We might be able. What's that?
Doing this without Daniel Lyons.
Yep.
Yeah. Scooter going deep. Looking for Fleming. Off his hands. Almost one-handed it.
Scooter drops a dime. One-handed grab, no good. Brings up third.
Beautiful try, though. I thought he almost had that, and it looked like he was trying to keep the defender off him just a little bit with the other hand.
That would have been a heck of a grab if he did reel it in with one hand.
Yes, it would have. Yes, it would have.
All right. 3rd and 7. They need the 40 for a first down. Appreciate the camera work done by our camera crew here today. Giving you some great shots. And before the whistle,
Timeout.
timeout Sickwidit. That's their first of the half. They have 2 remaining at the 6:03 mark.
So, do we have RTC playing offensive line now?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, he's in there playing offensive line.
Wow.
So let's see. He's played
Quarterback.
He's played running back. He's played fullback.
Has he played on defense at all today?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
He did get a couple of series on defense.
Only thing he has not done is the 3-on-1.
Yep. And he was coming in on one of the 3-on-1s.
All right. 3rd and 7. First down will be at the 40-yard line for the Insomniacs. That's what they need to get to. Devontae Carter in the backfield. Coswell. Pitch off to Devontae Carter, and Devontae has the first down. Him and Southern say hello. And Devontae gets to the 45-yard line.
Gets low and drives for the first down.
And Southern and Devontae Carter having a few words, if you will. And Devontae Carter gets the first down for I'm sorry, for the Insomniacs. I beg your pardon. Him and Southern.
I think personally, I think they're friends. And I think he's just showing up a friend for a change.
Yeah, well. Or maybe he was making a haircut appointment because Devontae does cut hair.
That's true.
Devontae is a barber. 5:10 to go here in the 3rd quarter. 40-12 in favor of the Insomniacs. Scooter.
A little fake.
Bino.
Oh, nice play.
And Devontae makes the grab and gets some positive yards. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. Boy, Bino and Scooter, that was a collision, boy.
Yeah, that's a collision of collisions.
That almost was like a Superman Darkseid collision. Mizzle, leave me alone.
What do you say now?
Same thing. Get it together.
Oh. Well,
Or keep it together.
Keep it together, sir. Gotta have some fun while you're doing this.
From the 45, Wilkerson in the backfield. Coswell, Luciano, the receivers. Pitch to
Bringing the
Wilkerson.
blitz.
Wilkerson 50, 45, 40, 35, 30. Wilkerson
Southern.
inside the 10, and Deion Southern makes a touchdown save and tackle.
He is just one of those guys, man. When he gets it going, very, very tough to bring down. Very tough. You're not going to arm tackle him first and foremost. And you can see that Southern did exactly that. He's like, hey, let me hit your ride and try to get you on the ground.
I'll tell you what, Bubba is really asking for a Megatron touchdown. He is saying throw it up to Will. It's an automatic tub.
Well, let's see. There's a chance.
Bubba, you might get your wish there, buddy.
There's a chance.
There you see. Watch out for the back stack with Luciano on the far side. Coswell and Southern on the near side. Scooter. Stone Stevenson off the hands, incomplete.
Get it out of the hands of Stone.
Not living up to Roberto Duran's.
Stone.
Well, I mean, Roberto Duran was called the hands of stone.
Yeah, well, you definitely don't want to be called hands of stone when you're playing wide receiver.
Not in football, no.
No.
Boxing, it can work, yes.
No, and I know Stone has got a decent set of hands, so I will not tell him to go shopping at Pick and Save.
Oh, no. Luciano in motion. Again, watch the back stack. Fleming.
I think this is the same playoffs.
And Coswell. Scooter looking. Fleming, touchdown.
Did he
No,
get
he didn't
it?
get in.
Did
no.
he get in?
Thought
He's
he got
got him
in.
at the
No,
one.
he's got the 1. He did not get in. Just short of the end zone. Let's see. Let's check out the
Yep, 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal. No, right call.
Yeah.
Right call.
It looked like he was just shy.
Just shy. That is the right call. All right.
And I don't think he had a chance to reach that ball out. I think if he did, that would have been a touchdown. But
Yeah.
he wanted to protect it.
Yes, Quarry. Boxing. Yes. We know you know a lot about that. Louisiana in motion. Scooter. Quick out. Oh, nice play
nice
by
play.
Southern. Knocks it away from Fleming. And it is 4th and goal for the Insomniacs at the 1.
Yeah, that was a play that I think if Scooter could have back, he'd have led him a little bit more on that.
Will we see big man with football?
That's a good question. I mean, if you got, my thought is, you got RTC to take you this far. Let him go ahead and run it in. White and gray hat. D. That's Mr. Dare.
All right. Oh, it looks like it's going to be the Scooter push.
Oh.
Nope, Scooter will just keep.
That was.
Well, that
I
wasn't.
like it.
That wasn't the Scooter push. That
No,
was the,
I like it.
That was the Scooter fake.
Yeah, Scooter faked it up the A gap, bounced it outside to about the C gap, and ran it in.
Yes. Just
That is interesting.
pure
That's
the
an interesting play.
Yeah, but it works.
Hey, you know what? I think it comes down to whatever works, right?
Well, JP, I will see you and erase you. Enough's enough. He's broken in half.
Good Lord is right.
Coswell on the conversion.
Did he just? He caught
He
that.
caught it.
He caught it.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Wow.
I got to see that
He got
again.
stick him on his hands.
He got something because Megatron just said, nope, give it to me.
He said, "That's mine, thank you." Let me get that.
Oh, with one. Did he do that? Did he do that with one hand?
It was one hand ish. Definitely one hand ish.
Boy, well. And Jeremy Geary probably perhaps with the greatest emoji of them all.
What the?
Tough to watch.
Yeah.
48-12 in favor of the Wolfpack. And boy, I tell you what. Well,
Last
Bubba,
15 minutes.
well, Bubba, that was a 2-point conversion, not a touchdown. But we get the gist
get
of the
the
point
gist,
of
yes.
what you're trying to say. That is wild.
Very much so.
3 quarters have ended, and it has been all Insomniacs 48-12. And Wilkerson is just taking a nap on the turf.
In the sun.
In the sun.
He's not napping. He's
Stretching?
no. He's tanning.
Well, maybe he needs to share his secret so I don't be a black skin that doesn't tan.
And who's
Richardson from the 30.
nice
Richardson
little
across the
cutback.
35. 40, 45, gets to the 47-yard line, and that's where Sick will take place with their next possession.
So we got to see what happens on this possession. I mean, it seemed like Sick really had that for the last 7 minutes on that drive. It seemed like.
Yeah.
Now I could be wrong, and I'm not saying that it was, but that's what it felt like.
Well, as we are here in the fourth quarter,
14-10 to go.
14-10 to go.
And do we have a new quarterback? Yes, we have Corsi at quarterback.
Iquan Corsi quarterback. Well, here it is. The lead is 36 right now. If Sick does not score, and the Insomniacs score on the next possession game.
DP is not like that.
No, he's not.
But I think DP has had enough.
He's had enough. And I mean, Darren Palmer is one of the most calm, mild people you would ever want to meet
in your life.
in your life. And if he's doing that, and if he's hot like that, you know it's real.
Yep.
Because DP does not do that at all.
Nope.
That is not his. That is not his character.
Say that again. Yeah, the shade's covered in now, so it doesn't need to be up there anymore. We can get it back away early.
So these are the things that happen in these types of games when you have guys that are so used to playing each other.
Yeah.
See, time and time again in the regular season, and it's just one of those things. It gets a little chippy from time to time, and we've seen it back east. We've seen it out here. We've seen it in the Midwest, everywhere, because these guys are.
Well, yeah.
You know,
Well, I mean, when you're rivals, and even though some do not consider this a rivalry, and I can understand their reasoning.
but it is a rivalry.
But it is a rivalry.
And you see the things that they put together on these things.
Corsi running. Boy,
There's AJ again.
AJ was determined to get that tackle.
And that's the thing when you look at a player,
I mean, watch him. He
ran him down from
he
behind.
was not going to
No.
be denied with that tackle.
No. And that's what I'm saying. The fact of the matter is, with these situations, with these guys, you know, everybody is very competitive. And so you're going to have a competitive nature that comes
Yes.
out to play.
Yes.
Now, it's interesting because Corsi is a very elusive runner. And if you want to see somebody who has the capabilities to avoid the rush, it is him.
Corsi gets away from Moses Smith. And Moses Smith
And he's like, no. Ball's
balls out.
You're going to say his forward momentum. Yeah.
Yeah, forward progress.
Forward progress is stopped.
Ball stays with Sickwidit.
And all I'm saying is and again, no knock against anybody, but I'd like to hear the referee blow that whistle a little quicker. So
I
that way
agree.
people can understand, okay, forward momentum was stopped, and that's why the whistle was blown. But it's a good test. I like the fact that they're going with somebody that can run the ball right
Yes. Yes.
now. Keep these guys a little bit off kilter from what they're used to. Oh, and they snap it quick.
Corsi throwing. Pass caught by Richardson.
And he's got people in front of him.
Richardson
He's got the first down.
has the first down inside the 35-yard line. Nice.
They are not fighting. All they're doing is trying to hold each other up. Relax. Relax. Let it go.
Boy.
To the Insomniacs captains or coaches and in there a little bit.
Wow. Boy, J.J. Pugh and Darren Palmer have been going at it.
All game. All game long. It is going to be one of those games, I could tell you, that this game is not going to go unnoticed
No.
by Sickwidit. And I think that they're going to continue with the chip on their shoulder going into next week. So whoever they play next week, which I don't remember.
It is the Insomniacs and the Stealth.
No, I'm talking about Sickwidit.
I think 6 on a bye.
Oh, if they're on a bye, this is going to be. It's tough to come off of a game like this to go on a bye.
It
you
is.
want to play the following week.
It is. It is.
But I mean, we'll see what the Stealth has.
Yeah.
You know, when they play Sick, and I think
Correct.
that is going to be something that we all will be keeping a close eye on.
Yeah.
Because the the Stealth has looked decent, and they looked really good in the second half.
Yeah.
Against the Gold.
But you're playing the champs next week.
exactly, and it's
Now,
going to be a different type of ball.
Here comes your test.
Yep.
Corsi.
False start. Or are they going to call them offsides?
Offsides on the Insomniacs.
So that's going to be close to a first down. Nope, they're giving them the first down. Or are they? You giving it to them or you're not? Because I'm trying to see what the referee.
Well, I agree, gentlemen. Talking with the All-Pro Jaffos and DJ Matt said, yeah, it's not fun when you're getting your butts kicked, but howbeit ever, you don't need.
Going to hit him
They're
with
going to
the
say
horse
short.
collar.
So it's going to be 1st and goal for Sickwidit as Big Bino with football.
I don't know if they're calling it because there's a penalty flag, but I'm not sure if he got in the end zone.
No, he was short of the end zone. He was short, but at worst case scenario, it's going to be 1st and goal Sickwidit at the 1-yard line.
I think it's going to be closer than the 1-yard line because he was at the 1-yard line, and now with this,
Half the
it
distance?
would be half the distance.
All right. Of course.
It's the way it always works.
All right. From the goal line, Corsi in the backfield.
Again, I'd like to see him spread them out and then just take it up the middle.
Yeah.
Well, we got a false start. Back him up 5.
False. No, delay. Yeah, false start.
False start.
Ball starting the offense, back about 5 yards, gives him a little bit of room to operate.
Still think they'd like to be 1st down and goal to go at the 2-inch line. Just saying.
All right.
But it is what it is.
It is, yeah. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I mean, today was complete domination by the Insomniacs, without question. They
brought it.
They played their game and dictated the pace.
Oh, here we go again. Somebody's always got to step up and say something.
And Alexander, he's mad. Unsportsmanlike.
He's gone.
Oh, he's been ejected. William Alexander has been ejected from this game. Oh, boy.
I don't know what the chippiness is with these situations. The ball didn't even get snapped. And I don't know if because guys were talking, I don't know what the situation was.
So Sick was at the 1-yard line. Now they're at the 21-yard line.
And the clock is still
And the clock
ticking.
is ticking.
Tick, 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 tick. Now I understand the situation. I understand the fact that, these are the reasons why we have these situations with these games. And I'm not talking about the chippiness. I'm talking about the competitive nature of the game. And I'm talking about how these guys go at each other. This is all part of it.
Betts up the middle. Gets brought down.
I mean, these guys have played what I would consider a very physical game, all game, with a lot of respect coming from both sides. But I also think that sometimes the chippiness can be construed as something else when truly it isn't. I don't know, obviously, what was said on the sidelines, what was said during the game, any of that. But bottom line is both teams are highly competitive. Both teams want it. Both teams are going to go at it. So, I would expect nothing less.
Great analogy. Corsi.
Nice step up.
Looking.
Oh.
Ball's out.
Was that a fumble or did they call it an incomplete pass? Incomplete pass.
Incomplete pass.
Yeah. It was because it looked like his arm was coming forward when the ball came out.
Well, but still, Moses Smith came in there and just laid a wallop on Iquan Corsi.
Well, and he's lucky because, when your hand goes back like that, it's very simple for a guy behind you to grab your arm or to take the ball out of your hand. And so he is lucky that he was able to get that ball in motion forward before the ball actually came out.
No, Mizzle, they're not. I mean, they did not play their game today, obviously. And the champs just came out ferocious. They came out like the champs, as you would expect a champion to do.
Well, and we talked about this. We said last year they came out looking a little lethargic. They came out like they weren't like they were in a hangover. But they didn't also. We also did not have fall brawl this year. So they came out this year looking like the champs and looking like they want their third. They want their third championship.
Corsi going to keep it and run. He's going to throw it deep for Richardson. Got it. Touchdown. Sickwidit.
Touchdown, Sickwidit.
So now the clock should stop.
Yeah. No.
Nope. Oh, still 30 points. That's right. They need to get it down. It's going to keep running. I forgot that Sick got another touchdown.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
Well, the lead is 30. Was 36.
Yes.
Now it's down to
30.
30.
And now they could get it under 30 with a 2-point conversion. Did they just call a timeout?
Yeah, but it'll still be a running clock because it'll be exactly at 28. So even if they do convert this and make it into 20, it'll still be a running clock until the 2-minute warning. But nonetheless, great catch by that. Yeah, actually, you know what? If I'm not mistaken, that is Richardson's 3rd touchdown. That's a hat trick for Mr. Richardson.
I think you're right. He's basically got them all.
Corsi,
all their touchdowns.
Corsi running, Corsi
Ooh,
throwing.
Corsi.
Caught by Betts. Betts
Laterals
bobbles it to Big Man with football. Big Man rumbles, but he's short of the goal line.
That took it to the 1-yard line.
So it will remain a 30-point lead for.
This has been a interesting game, and the reason why it's been an interesting game is because we've seen the elusiveness of Corsi. We've seen the strong arm of Stone King. We've seen the running ability of RTC, Betts.
The relentless motor of A.J. McQuaig and Moses Smith.
Yes.
A very healthy Chris McWilliams.
Yep. I mean, we've basically seen it all in this game. I don't care how this all breaks down.
And Dark Kent transforming into the Winter Soldier.
Well, I don't know. Winter Soldier is a mouthful to get out. I might be just referring to him as Dark Kent from now on. Listen to me like I could say it even. And we've got Juice. We've got a Juice sighting for a return.
Well, Juice has been everywhere on this evening here at Matter Academy.
And this young man has been thoroughly impressive, especially understanding that he's only 21 years old.
Which again
makes it even more impressive.
Which again, we'd like to let you know that next week we will have the Insomniacs taking on the Stealth, and we will have the Gold and the Hunters coming to you next week here at Matter Academy. So it will be Gold and the Hunters at 1 o'clock, and at 4 p.m. the Insomniacs and the Stealth.
Nice throw.
Juice
Juice gets it at
from the 10.
11.
Or the 11-yard line. Juice. Oh! Figatuli and Juice met.
Meeting of the minds.
And, I mean, Figatuli's not afraid to get dirty.
No.
At all,
he
by
is
any
not.
means.
He is not. And Juice is not afraid to lay the wood.
Yeah.
Well, we've got.
Well, I will say, if I can take anything positive for Sick, it's the fact that Shyvon Richardson has had a very good game. 3 touchdowns. And Darren Palmer's playing defense.
Corner?
No, up front. I think this is the first time that Darren Palmer did not score a touchdown against Sick. I mean, against the Insomniacs. J.J. Pugh.
Wow.
Now I know why Darren Palmer's in on defense.
Oh. Just relax. He's just playing the game now.
Yeah.
I can understand the frustration.
Yeah.
I can understand the his situation.
Yeah.
But, I mean, he played corner. The man understands football, both sides of the ball.
Well, I mean, the man played right here at UNLV. He's
Exactly.
a former Rebel. And Kenny Mack is trolling again.
He is?
Look what he's putting on.
Where is he? Oh, there he is. Yep.
Fleming on the flea flicker. Fleming going deep, going for Stone Stevenson. Almost grabbed
off
it,
his
incomplete.
hand.
Stopping the clock at 1:13. This game has seen a little bit of everything here today.
We have. We've seen a little bit of runs. We've seen a little bit of deep balls. We've seen some guys. But we've also, unfortunately, seen some big drops.
Yes.
Uncatchable passes.
Yes.
But, I mean, this is a big-time game. And big-time players step up. And we've seen multiple players step up from both sides.
Yes.
And it has been what I expected it to be, even though the score doesn't say it. This is definitely the game that I expected. I expected a battle.
J.J. Pugh takes the carry. And Deion Southern tried to lay in the hit stick, but Pugh gets out of bounds with 1:06 to go. Clock stops with 1:06. And the Insomniacs will indeed take their record.
The Insomniacs will be 2-0.
2-0 on the year.
Yep. Sickwidit will fall to 2-1.
2-1.
Ray, next time you get some time, sit in on the booth.
All right. Billy Schwank declares himself eligible. And as Mizzle is saying the whole Munchie quote, Scooter going for juice. That's unfair.
Oh.
A little too far for juice. 59 seconds to go.
So we got should be second down, right?
No, it's
Second
turnover
down.
on downs.
Oh, that was fourth?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Ball goes back to Sick. So Sick will try to pad the score before we get out of here. And as Mizzle always is trolling Munchie's favorite quote, but I mean, as Munchie always says, get yourself better friends.
So we've now got 2 great quotes out of Munchie. We're just better.
And get
And
better
get
friends.
better friends.
Well, that and when the money's on the line, we don't lose.
Well, you know what? I can't argue that fact with them because both times that I've seen the money on the line, they've won.
Correct. Down double digits twice.
Yep.
And we will see if they will make it to June the 22nd, which is the date for Championship Sunday of the A7FL. 59 seconds to go. Corsi still in a quarterback.
I like that little whip route.
Corsi running. Corsi trying to get away from Reeves and does. Oh, nice juke by Corsi.
Oh, Reeves comes
Iquan
back into
Corsi
it, though.
makes the stop. Down to the 15.
That was a nice little whip route by DP.
37
Corsi
seconds.
stayed in there just a little bit longer. He could have thrown it to him for a touchdown. Uh-oh.
Oh, someone lost the balloon.
Yeah. Going to have a very upset little child.
Yeah, that's not good.
Here we go.
Pass caught. Richardson looking for
And
the
DP's got
sombrero.
the guy outside.
This should be the last play of the game. And they will use a timeout. Sick
To make it the last play.
Last timeout by Sick. That's one more remaining.
So we got, I thought I saw Munch getting out of his, yeah, Munchie's not in there.
Yeah.
So who's the one with the red
That's
face mask?
Mr.
out there?
Thompson.
Oh, is that Mr. Thompson?
Yeah, that is Vincent Thompson. That is him.
All right. Here we go.
Corsi. Thrown to the end zone.
Uh-oh, Quacker.
Intercepted by William Coswell, and that's how this
the
game will end. And the Insomniacs really made a statement here this afternoon.
I would say that that is. Oh, yeah.
All right.
You want to go ahead? No, go ahead.
No, you were making the announcement.
You're the man with the announcements.
Oh,
Go
good
ahead.
Lord. All right, here
Yeah,
we go.
I got it. I got this. So as we end this,
I'm handing out the new flagship trophy.
as we end this,
And you're not done.
as we end the game, everybody's celebrating in the middle. I got to tell you guys, this was a very interesting game, and a couple of reasons why. Number one, it is a lot of these players' first time playing in this rivalry, and realistically, you know, there's some good friends that have come from both sides, and you can see it in the field right now. And there's going to be some brush-ups. There's going to be some things, but these guys, you know, they go at each other all season long, and in some instances, they even go at each other in flag as well, so it comes over here. And some of these guys play against each other. Some of these guys play with each other. So that is the situation that we are seeing and what we have going on right now. But you know what? It was a great game, folks, and don't forget, come back and see us again next week. Same time, same start time at 1 p.m. We will be here bright and early with you guys. And if you have any other questions, if you want to find out more about the A7FL, if you are just watching for one of the first times, you can always visit A7FL.com, and you can see all the teams there that are playing in the divisions. You can also see some of the players. In case you're wondering, there's a lot about the Vegas division. You can find us at A7FLNV.com. and get the same information and some other information for what's going on in the league here locally. But folks, thank you again for listening. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next week. Thank you very much.